Did you know that Lancaster County is actually one of the fastest growing real estate markets in Pennsylvania? Today, I'm going to be talking about the 10 things that you should know before moving to Lancaster County. And stick around because a lot of people don't learn this till after they move here and wish they did. And if you have any questions that I didn't answer in this video, hit the link in my description. It'll take you to my website. You can book a quick 5-minute phone call with me one-on-one. Love to be able to answer any questions that you might have. My goal is to be your #1 real estate resource when it comes to Pennsylvania in general. If you'd rather leave a comment down below, I'd love to connect with you and get to know you there as well. See, jumping right into things, a lot of people actually get confused. Lancaster County is not Lancaster City. Yes, Lancaster City is in Lancaster County, okay? But they're two completely different environments, and they actually cater towards two completely different people. If you're looking more so for that small town living, Lancaster City is likely the place for you. However, if you're looking to be a little bit more in the quiet life or a little bit maybe more outside of the city, there are some better parts of the county to learn about for that. Not all the surrounding Lancaster County is farm fields and countryside. So if you're actually looking to learn about what parts of the county have the best rural living, be sure to check out some of my other videos. I actually go more in depth into that in some of my other videos, and I'd love to be able to answer some more of your questions. Now, another elephant I'm just going to get out of the room right away is that Lancaster County really isn't that cheap anymore. Now, it is way more affordable than other comparable counties, but we also do have a booming real estate market right now, which is bringing the price of housing up. But, I mean, it's really not that different from anywhere else in the country. So, if you are looking for a more affordable option to where you might be now, or some maybe potentially to where you may be looking to go, maybe check out Lancaster. It might be more affordable. It just has also a booming real estate market, just like most anywhere else. But we are starting to see a little bit of a slowdown, especially a seasonal slowdown right now, headed into 2026. But I do expect that to pick right back up. Potentially, hopefully, though, leading to maybe more inventory with a potential rate drop in the near future. Now, I know I've talked about this in other videos before, but you're seeing it. More and more young professionals move into Lancaster. This is actually being more zeroed in on the city specifically, where in the central business district, you're seeing more and more young professionals moving here, moving their business here, especially because there's plenty of opportunity for growth, as well as, it is more affordable than a lot of the other places they may be coming from. So therefore, not only is your business potentially going to be growing much bigger than where you were, living might also be a lot cheaper as well. So it's kind of a win-win in that sense, and you're seeing more and more young professionals moving here, whether they have a business or they don't. A lot of the times you see people moving here because, especially in the city, like I said, because it's within walking distance of so many places, whether it is work that they're trying to go to, or their coffee shops, or favorite restaurants, or wherever they want to go to on a daily basis. Lancaster City in particular is actually a great place for young professionals to come to. Another thing that you may not actually have known is that Lancaster County is actually a lot bigger than what most people think. They think of the area as this, small town, or this just area that, small county that you might not really think too much about, but it's actually a lot bigger than what you would imagine and what you might expect. Lancaster has a lot of different areas, actually. It has, places like Lidditz or Strasburg, or even the inner city of Lancaster, that all give you a different feel or a different vibe when you go through it or potentially live there, that you might not get elsewhere. So Lancaster has a lot more to offer, it's a lot more spread out than you might think. It's bigger than you might think. You've got a lot more places to go. These are all places that might give you a different feel or a different vibe, that you might like one more than the other. Look, the next thing, I know I've talked about it a lot. I'm probably beating a dead horse at this point, but there's for a good reason. People talk about this all the time. The food scene, it is legit, okay? People come from all over to Lancaster just for its food. We got all kinds of food here in Lancaster, so whether you are looking for that authentic Amish food or you're looking for different cultural foods, Lancaster, not just the city, but the county in general, holds actually tons of different types of restaurants and places to eat and Amish stands that people love to and attract to these places. They love them so much. And so we see people coming from all over, tourists coming from everywhere to Lancaster for its food scene, believe it or not. It may not seem that exciting, but believe me, if you have never been here, you don't know what you're missing out on. If you have been here, you know what I'm talking about. But yes, it is a little bit of yes, it does get a little redundant in terms of, talking about the food, but it is a big hit, I'll tell you that. Now, I know this next one is going to contradict a lot of what I've said in the past videos, but it needs to be touched on because in comparison to some other bigger cities or bigger counties that you might be moving to, Traffic is a lot better than those places. Lancaster City and Lancaster County in general are a walk in the park compared to other bigger cities or bigger counties that you might be moving from. We see a lot of people moving to Lancaster from Philadelphia. So when I talk about the traffic maybe being a little bit rough, because, I'm only talking about, Lancaster has grown so much in recent years that we have not built that infrastructure for the amount of people that are moving here. Well, things are evolving now. We're getting more and more better infrastructure, and in comparison to really where some of these people are coming from, this is like a walk in the park. It's nothing compared to where they might be, compared to Philly, Brooklyn, New York, literally anywhere else. Some of the other more busier counties, this is much better. This is nothing compared to that. So I've talked about the traffic not being great. That's only in comparison to what we've experienced in the past. It used to be much quieter than it is now, but now that it's getting bigger, more and more people are moving here, we're actually seeing things like the 222 interchange and just even other places where you see more and more road work. They're adapting, we're evolving, we're getting ready for for more and more people coming to Lancaster. Another great thing that people comment on all the time, which I know I take for granted, is you do get a true sense of all 4 seasons of the year. We are fortunate enough to be able to experience here in Lancaster the winter, spring, summer, and fall, and believe me, people stay for it all. We get visitors that come from all over just for the beauty of every single season, of the fall, of the winter, of the summer. People love it. People love it so much. They love the beauty. They look at the farm fields. They look at the Christmas decorations downtown. We get people coming all times of the year just for the seasons, to experience the different types of seasons. This next one might be a little bit more of a controversial topic, is the school districts, okay? This might not be important to as many people, but it is important to a lot of people, and some of this can vary based on opinion, but we are known for having some very good school districts here in Lancaster. School districts can obviously vary a lot in terms of the quality of the learning, the teachings, and things like that, but every one of our school districts is typically known for something great and is known for something different. If you'd like to learn more about the various school districts in Lancaster County, leave a comment down below on what you'd like to know, and I'd love to get some ideas on what to talk about in some future videos. I know I've talked about it before, Lancaster County is one of the fastest growing areas. This means that we're seeing more and more people moving here, which means new development, bigger buildings, new businesses, all coming to the area. This is creating a lot of job opportunity in the area, as well as just a lot more to do. It's bringing more and more people here. Each business that comes here, it's just the domino effect. You see more and more people coming here. It really, makes for more to do, and as well as just even more job opportunities. If you're not familiar with Lancaster County, be sure to check out some of my other videos where I do touch on a little bit more about Lancaster's natural beauty, why so many people love it so much. Lancaster is really just known for its natural beauty and offers a lot for people that love living outdoors, whether they do like going on walks or you like the more outdoor activity related things like tennis or whatever it may be. Lancaster actually does offer a lot for virtually anybody. So if you have interest in learning more about the outdoor scenery, the outdoor activities, the things that you can do throughout the whole county, let me know. I'd love to make a video on this. I think it could be a great, interesting video. You let me know, and I'll make it happen. If you are someone that loves the outdoors and is looking to get to appreciate all 4 seasons, or you're someone who's looking to raise a family and looking for great career opportunities, Lancaster might be the place for you. If you're interested in learning whether the city or the county is better for you, or you're just interested in learning more about some of the other areas of Lancaster, click the link in the description, go to my website and book a quick 5-minute phone call with me for me to answer any of your questions. I'd love to be able to get to connect with you and know you there, figure out what your needs are and how I can best suit you and help you as a real estate agent in Lancaster, Pennsylvania.